we must be of the similar age, but I remember it being around. It was mentioned in Sex and the City, wasn't it?
Yes.
My friends had it. They read it when we were all dating.
And so it's a book that was basically supposed to help women find a man and keep a man and keep a man happy. It was released not in the 50s, which felt like it feels more sort of like it would have been, but actually in the mid-90s. Jen, you read this?
I read this. I was very young when I read this, but my older sister told me that I should read this, and I wish that she hadn't, because once you read things like this, you can't forget these rules, even if you think that they're awful and wrong. But it basically tells you that you need to play games all the time. You need to deny your real feelings.
And you don't mean Monopoly?
No.
No.
But
that is quite a bonding game, I
You
find.
need to basically
like
be emotionally dishonest. You need to treat all men like they're cavemen and that they have a kind of desire to kind of club you over the head and drag you into their cave. And if you don't let them pursue you, then they won't respect you. So if you like someone and you go on a date and they don't contact you within 3 or 4 days, you must not have nothing to do with them ever again.
The rules have been updated. They're having a new...
Sorry, updated?
The rules have been updated. Yeah, the rules have been updated for 2023. To the likes of, this is what you're going to get now.
Yep.
When your husband says something stupid, say nothing back. 2 wrongs don't make a right.
I find that works.
That really works for you and Jackie, doesn't it?
I mean, really?
When you come home from work, you may have a fancy title like Senior VP of Corporate Marketing and Investor Relations and run a staff of 50 people. Switch from masculine to feminine mode. Set the table, cook dinner, ask him nicely to help you clean up.
Oh, my God.
These rules have been updated.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's why I was thinking.
Updated rules.
It's been updated. But the thing is, it's sold millions. I mean,
Yes.
it's hugely successful.
Yeah, because it's promising you that if you can do this through gritted teeth, that you will have a happy life and that you will have... This is the secret of,
you know
good
what,
relationships.
these days, a happy life doesn't always mean being with somebody else. I mean, I know lots of people who have relationships, but they actively choose not to live with people.
Surely a happy life is also not being false, not pretending to be something that you're not for the sake of some antiquated idea of what a relationship
you make
is.
your man happy by having straight hair.
Yeah, apparently in the rules it said...
Was that the original one? And that may have been
I think so.
updated.
Men don't like women with straight hair, which...
Oh,
they do. They do like women with straight
Yeah.
hair. They don't like women with curly hair. My
curly
husband hasn't read the rules.
Unfortunately, there's interesting things about intimacy and cooking, Ian, as well. Who does the
tell.
Who does the cooking in your house?
My husband.
Your husband does the cooking?
Ah, very
and he keeps
good.
you happy by doing the cooking?
Not just that.
Is it the intimacy that comes with the cooking?
I'm not going there, Ben. For once.
We're going to be debating it a little bit later on. There are lots of people, actually, that have been in touch saying, look, I actually do quite like the idea that I look after my partner and I want to cook for them and I want to clean for them and I want to make sure that they have everything that they need so they can do what they want to do. There are still people that...
What does your wife think about that?
We had a discussion about this last night.
Annie's not allowed to have her own views, obviously. So what do you think, Annie?
She told me what I was allowed to say this morning. And, no, I'm not... We have a relatively traditional relationship in that I come out to work. She's still working now as well, but she gave up her job so she could look after the boys and bring up the boys. We're in a position where we could do that.
Except, I know, you at home, you don't really care about making the decisions.
No.
Because one of the key things about this book is let your man make all the decisions.
I want to make as few decisions as possible.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I'm very happy for Annie to sort of run all that sort of stuff because I really don't mind. I'm just a little bit sort of... I'm not sure.
As long as you have your dinner on the table when you get
West Ham were on last night, as you know, Ian. I was sat down with my tray and my food and I was happy and everybody was happy.
Do you know what we need?
She dusted the room with a little apron on.
Maybe a little tea break to relax from the hot debate this morning.